Before we get into the video, people, I am giving away 11,500 Apex coins every month. To be in with a chance of winning them, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and have that bell notification button ticked. Drop a like on the video and leave a comment down below. More details on this monthly giveaway are in the video description. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and I do appreciate you being here. Today I've been doing an Apex Legends video, and today, guys, I want to talk about a possible map changing event coming to the game, looking at all the facts and trying to determine what surprises Respawn have in store for us Apex Legends. Okay, so my interests have been peaking for a while now. Well, basically since the game was released, but the further we have moved forward, the more interesting things have been found and showcased. But mostly what leads me to believe something is going to happen is the Season 1 trailer. It's full of certain things which are just undeniable, and at a point going forward would be really disappointing if said things didn't happen. I mean, without looking at what's in plain sight, let's think and look at things from a outside perspective. Imagine you were a person who was looking over Battle Royale games. The two most favoured ones and arguably the best ones are Apex Legends and Fortnite. But when you actually compare games, yes, for sure, Apex is literally years younger. You'd expect it to be a little behind, but that doesn't excuse the games in comparison going forward. Respawn with Apex Legends have a major advantage due to the fact Epic never had a game to learn from. In reality, Respawn do. They no doubt have looked at Fortnite, know what people like, and plan on bringing that to us as players of Apex Legends. I mean, you'd think that would be the case, well, certainly hope so anyway. I mean, one could argue that Epic probably had Battlegrounds to learn off, but the games are so completely different. Fortnite is a game, in my opinion, built on its own base. Apex Legends, on the other hand, you can tell they have definitely implemented the best parts of certain Battle Royale games and rolled them all up into one. Let's just hope as well they learn from these other Battle Royale games going forward. And it's for this very reason, but not alone, as why I think there will definitely be some kind of event for us to take part in coming real soon. So why else am I thinking this? Well, I'm pretty sure you all saw the Battle Pass Season 1 trailer, the Wild Frontier trailer. This trailer hides many clues in my opinion, some in plain sight, others not so obvious. Now the most obvious are what seem to be the dragons, which are actually called flyers. These were a part of past Titanfall games, and it seemed one way or another that these will be introduced into Apex Legends. Now I don't only think this because of this trailer, although it's quite an obvious message they want us to have, but we also, with the Season 1 update patch, saw the inclusion into the game files of these flyers. We also saw in-game renders of these creatures seen on screen now. So what else could point in the direction of a limited time event coming? We've also, since the beginning of Apex, seen the addition of turrets in the game files. Besides turrets, we have also seen the inclusion and mention of Titans coming, but arguably one would say that because Apex is basically built on the engine of Titanfall, old such files are going to show up. What doesn't make sense if we were to believe these Titan files are old is the fact more and more seem to be added into the game files as patches come out. We've also started seeing sound files on certain legends, pinging Titans and so forth. Here you can also hear Pathfinder calling them out.
Stalker, danger close. Stalker, danger close. Titan.
Attention, first blood.
Titan. First blood on the enemy. Titan. Titan. Reaper. Reaper. Infected coming in. Infected coming in. Spectre on me. Spectre on me.
And when Octane was included into the game, we also saw sound files for Octane on Titans too, or shall I say anti-Titan weapons. Furthermore, people, with a recent update, we also saw the inclusion of these anti-Titan weapons, and some of these have different names to their counterparts in Titanfall. But hey, Titans to me, even with what we have found and seen, I'm still a bit on the fence about them. What I ain't on the fence about though are these flyers, and the fact I do think they will be introduced into the game to somehow change up the way we play the game. I mean, why would they make a point of these flyers within the Wild Frontier trailer if they don't plan on taking them any further? It just does not make sense. I feel these flyers and the changes they will have will be introduced very soon, and we might just see turrets added too, which could maybe be a weapon to use to combat these flyers. And I say this, people, because we've also found an in-game render within the game files of caustic on a turret. These were also added into the game files with the latest Season 1 patch. So this event, whatever it may be, when will it come, or when will it start, and what might it actually do? Well, firstly, what I believe this event will do is leave map changing actions to the map going into Season 2, whatever this event may be. We see similar sort of changes with certain seasons of Fortnite, and I think that's how they might drop it with Apex 2. So whatever this event escalates the map to will directly affect Season 2 in my opinion, and I believe we play part of a story which continues into Season 2. So when will it start? Well, people, I actually have a theory which does make sense for many reasons. I believe this will all start on April 30th, and this event will also come a part of a mid-season update which will also add a new legend and also a new weapon. Now the clues are there in this tiny segment of this Wild Frontier trailer. Just as we see Bangalore using the Havoc, we get many clues. Firstly, we saw Bangalore using this Havoc. The Havoc is an energy weapon interestingly representing the Quantum Chaos skin, which beholds the name Watson on the side of the weapon. This is made clear. Watson is believed to be the next legend to come to the game, and we know we will get a second legend due to the fact PlayStation accidentally let slip of this fact. Seen on screen now, this image states 2 new legends will launch over the course of the season. And we know of 2 legends from the very first trailer for Apex Legends that will be showcased. We saw silhouettes of 2 legends come to the game.
The competition continues to attract new, aspiring legends from all corners of the frontier. Who knows where the next champion will come from?
At the time, we had no idea who these were, but looking at them now, we can clearly see the one on the left is Octane, meaning the one on the right has to be Watson. Watson is the daughter of a lead electronic engineer in the game, a guy who goes by the name of Luke Paquette, who is believed to have made many energy weapons in the game, such as the Havoc. So seeing the name Watson on this weapon ties into the fact of Natalie Paquette, Luke Paquette's daughter, aka Watson, who we have seen data mined numerous times. Files found on such abilities, sound files, images and more will be the next legend to come to Apex Legends. So back with the Wild Frontier trailer, what else does this segment behold besides Watson? Well, up on that rooftop we see something being fired which we know not of in Apex Legends at the moment. It appears to be an energy weapon firing red shots. So what is this? Well, people, I believe this is 100% the L-Star EMG. Look at the L-Star within Titanfall.
Target is in our sector! Stay strong! Here they come! Weapons free!
Shoots the exact same red shots. Also, the L-Star has been teased for a long while, from being in the game menu to being data mined, to even now people are already unlocking skins for the weapon via Apex packs. So it's in the game, we just wait for Respawn to make the weapon live. So we have clues on a new legend, new clues on a weapon, and clues at something else within these flyers and the part they will play. So when will this all happen? When will we see this event, turrets, the L-Star, a new legend, and these flyers? Well, a clue a while back via a data mined file may behold the answer, which again makes sense, and we will get into that. So a while back we saw this data mined file. We see states energy AR, which is the Havoc. Next to it we see the number 20. We then see the L-Star, and next to that we see the number 30. Now this data mine was found way before the Havoc was released into the game, and at the time it was found many people didn't know what these numbers meant, but at the time many including myself speculated that they could be dates. Well, we know the Havoc was released on the 20th of February, 20 is the number stated next to the energy AR. this data mine talks of. The number next to the L star is 30. So I believe on April 30th, this will all happen, the L-Star Watson, and this event I'm talking about. But there is something else about the 30th of April which makes serious sense as to why this will be the date. Going back to that PS4 accidental release of that little bit of info, we saw it state Season 1 will last 12 weeks. 12 weeks from the release date of March 19th when Season 1 started would mean Season 2 starts around June 11th. Now one will come to the conclusion that the best time to drop all these new things into the game would be midpoint of Season 1. I don't think anyone would argue with that. So 6, which is half of 12, 6 weeks into the Battle Pass, lands on the exact date of, yes you guessed it people, April 30th. 30 being a number next to the L-Star and that data mine which was right about the Havoc. And it's also for this very reason I believe all these new features will arrive on the 30th of April, midpoint in Season 1. And then we will slowly see the change of the game leading up into Season 2. So mark your dates people, the 30th of April will also be a Tuesday, a day we normally get updates. It might just be that date all these changes and additions fall upon us. Now before I leave you guys, I will state this was all put together by myself and it's just a theory on my behalf. Nothing has been confirmed by Respawn, so if you want, take it with a pinch of salt, even though it does make sense. But guys, tell me your thoughts on this down below. What do you make of this? Let me know. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and on that note we have come to the end. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like really does help out. If you are new around here and enjoy daily Apex Legends videos, be sure to subscribe, and if you never want to miss a video I upload, you can turn notifications on by hitting that bell button. But guys, thanks as always for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, hopefully you enjoyed my theory, and hopefully I will see you on that next one.